So when you're ready to apply on our website, you'll choose the application that you'll use. The first page is going to be some basic information, who the insured is, what the address is, the name of the event, when the event is, and your participant numbers. There'll be some optional questions, and then you'll move on to the next page, which will be your certificate requests. That's where we will add entities such as the landlord, the venue, or sponsors, so that we generate their certificates. The third page, you'll upload a copy of your waiver, a brochure or flyer or something, Facebook ad, something that shows how you're advertising it, and your risk management document. From there, you'll review coverage and then move on to the purchase. Once you purchase coverage, that gets submitted to our agency. You'll get a confirmation email from our staff. They'll let you know if everything is in order. They'll give you an estimate of the days that it'll take to process. Typically, it's 2 to 3 days. We can do rush requests for an additional fee. That puts your submission at the top of the list, but it's usually a short turnaround. Waiver of subrogation is an endorsement that is probably best explained through a scenario. If I were to borrow your car to go to the store and I get into an accident, your car's insurance should apply first. But because I was the driver, your insurance company would subrogate against me and collect under my insurance. So in an event scenario, the waiver of subrogation says that should, during the course of your event, the venue be negligent for the loss that your insurance company prior to the event agrees not to subrogate against the venue. A lot of people ask us about the waiver requirement, or actually the waiver, or where I get the waiver. We do have a sample waiver that we can provide. It's very generic, but we do typically recommend that you consult with qualified legal counsel when drafting any waiver or release. We will see copy and paste of other events, other large events, other sanctioning bodies that have waivers. People will use those as well. So we don't specify what it is. It's just that one's required. As part of that list of insurance requirements, the auto is probably the second most common requested coverage, and the automobile liability protects your company, but the hired and not owned is basically for vehicles that are used in the course of business but not necessarily owned by your business. So this could be you hired a charter bus, you rented some vehicles, you've borrowed somebody's vehicle, or most commonly, volunteers will be using their own vehicles in the course of that event. So again, it's excess over the primary, so should a volunteer's vehicle be involved in an accident, that policy will apply first. But if the business is brought into the suit as well, or limits have been exhausted under the primary coverage, then the hired non-owned will kick in. So when you purchase this coverage, not only do you get the general liability and the accident medical coverage, but you'll also get a certificate of insurance, which is also a common question. The certificate of insurance is the industry standard proof of coverage, which shows what coverages you have, and then there are parts to that certificate that's where we would not only show the coverages, but also list the venue and other entities that are required for you to show coverage to.